Hello, my name is Kelly Hoppenjans. I am a singer and voice teacher, and today I want to share with you some vocal warm-ups that I use for the purposes of creating a mindfulness approach to singing. So I feel this approach is important because a lot of voice exercises that I was taught when I was learning to sing, a lot of the way that voice exercises are taught to people, it kind of seems like it's just this rote thing that you do. You have to do these exercises in order to get to kind of the more fun part of singing, which is singing songs. So they kind of just feel like things that you have to do. Vocal warm-ups are really important. They help us warm up our voice in a really gentle way to be able to ask it to do harder things in our songs. So they're important for that. But what I've found is really helpful as I've approached vocal warm-ups more is thinking about them like an opportunity to connect with my voice and my body and to feel what it's like today. Voices can be different every day. It's a really frustrating part of being a singer. And so having some time to approach vocal warm-ups, not like you've failed something if your voice cracks, or like you just got to get through these to get to the songs, but really more as a check-in with, how's my voice feeling today? What's hard? What's easy? No judgment, just letting those things be true and things that you learn about your voice as you warm up. So we're all about listening, but without judgment, and we're all about feeling when we do these warm-ups. So with any good mindfulness exercise, I think we start with breathing. I find it really helpful to encourage deep breathing, to lie down. If you're not in a space where you can do that, that's okay. Either way, whether you're standing or lying down, we're going to put one hand on the stomach and one hand on the chest. I want you to breathe deeply and fully, feeling the bottom hand that's on the stomach raise when you breathe in, and go in when you breathe out, and just feeling those breaths. I'm going to recommend that you set a timer for this, to do this for 1 full minute. Breathe in. 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 Notice how your breath feels. As it travels through your body. Notice how it feels when it fills up your lungs and when it's at its fullest point. And then as you release, see if you can deepen your breath each time you take it. Let's do one more deep breath. The next breathing exercise I want to do is called hissing. So for hissing, you can stay lying down for this one, or you can stand up. We're going to take a nice deep breath in, and then we are going to hiss out our breath in a controlled but strong way. It's going to sound like like that. So we're going to hiss out all of our breath going towards a count. I will count for us. This first one, we're going to count to 12. So keep that hiss strong and steady, and you want to have all your air out by 12. As you're doing this, notice when this is difficult. Notice when your air starts running out, or if there are challenges in creating this sound. Notice what happens. You don't have to do anything about it this first time. Just notice. So we're going to take a nice deep breath in, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep it strong. 10, 11, 12. All your air should be out. If it's not out, breathe it out. And now notice what happened with your breath. If it was difficult, make sure that you take a nice big breath in before you start. And then as you're going, resist that airflow a little bit. I call this budgeting your air. Resist that airflow a little bit so that you can keep that air going nice and strong all the way up until 12, 14, whatever the number is. We're going to try 14 this time. If 12 was hard, just do 12. But we're going to try 14 this time. So air out. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Keep hissing. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All your air should be out. All right. If it's feeling good, if it's feeling like, yes, I got this, we're going to do up to 16 this time. So breathe all your air out. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Great. And if all of that is going well for you, if this is not a challenge yet, you can keep going. You can go up to 18, you can go up to 20. The idea with that is really just to feel your breath and control it. Feel how you can budget that air and keep that sound lasting. Okay, one more breath exercise. We're going to start to use the voice this time. So we are going to, this is inspired by yoga practice, by ohms and chanting. So we're going to breathe in, and as you exhale, make a sound. It can be a sigh. It can be a hum. It can be a yoga chant that you like, an om. It can be a buzz, like zzz, any sound that you want to make that you can continuously make, like our hisses. So we're not going to count with this one. We're going to just let the breath dictate how long this lasts. Breathe all your air out. Breathe in and make sound. It's great to close your eyes on this one if you feel like that's nice. The idea with this is to feel your voice buzz, feel it vibrate. That's why I chose Z. But you could choose anything that you like to feel it vibrate in your body. Feel where it vibrates, in your face, in your chest, your neck, any of these places. One more time. We're going to breathe all our air out. Breathe in. Feel free to pause the video and do that as many times as you would like. That's a really great, I think, a really fun one. So we're going to put some music underneath this, and we're going to start using the voice to do more exact pitches, not approximate like we just did. But we're going to keep this pretty similar. So this next exercise is called hum and slide. Very similar idea. You could do the hum. You could also do it on Z, Z, or V if you prefer. Any one of these works great. The idea is to do something where your mouth is partially closed. So those are my suggestions. I'm going to do a hum. So with this one, we want to feel the voice move. It's going to travel across some vocal breaks probably as you do this exercise. And we want to try to keep this hum and slide as smooth as possible. If there are breaks, that's okay. Just notice that there are breaks. We want to lean on the breath as much as we can to try to smooth out those breaks. So lean on that feeling of that buzzing and that feeling of the breath flowing as steady as possible. Lean on that to see if you can make those transitions smooth. So here we go with the hum and slide. Keep that slide gradual. Feel your voice buzz. If it starts getting high, you can open it up to ooh. One more. Start to feel your voice kind of move as it travels through your mouth. Where you place it is going to feel slightly different as you're going between these ranges. And so we really want to try to focus in on what does that feel like. For this next exercise, we are going to do a 5-tone scale. We're going to actually open up the mouth from our closed mouth exercises, but we're going to use those to really get that buzzy feeling and try to keep it. Keep that placement and keep that feeling of breath support as we open up into an ah. So this exercise you can do on a few options. You have z or or v, and I am going to do probably v and then z. Those are my two favorites. But you can choose whichever one feels best to you, and whichever one helps you kind of feel the vibrations of your own voice the best. So we're going to start here, and it sounds like this. Va. With me this time. Va. Va. You can use hand motions if it helps. Va. I'm going to switch to z. Focus on feeling that feeling. Last one. That was our first bit of singing, so we're going to do a big sigh down to relax the voice again. Ah. And one more because it feels good. Ah. Okay. Often for singing, we want to really focus on some areas of tension that can cause problems. These include the neck, the shoulders, the jaw, and the tongue. Are really common kind of tension problem areas and nice spots to be focused on releasing. So we'll start with the shoulders. Roll them forward a few times. That always feels good. And then back a few times. And as you roll them back, stop when they're still pretty far back, but down. This will give you a really nice alignment where it feels like your shoulder blades are almost kind of trying to touch in the back. That's kind of what we want. That's our straight back, nice aligned back that feels good. So we're going to do some neck exercises now. Release that. You can let your head hang all the way forward. And then all the way back. Tilt your head over to one side. And if you want to intensify this, bring your head back up to center. You can take your arm that is the opposite of the way that you're going. So you're going to pull like this, but behind you. So you can pull that arm and then stretch that neck, and you should feel a more intense stretch. And then other side. If you're using the arm, always pull arm first, then stretch the neck just to make sure you don't go too far. And then we're going to do some circles of the head in one direction. And then reverse. And shake that out a little bit. Next, we're going to release the jaw and the face muscles a little bit. So you want to find this area right below your ear where your jaw kind of squares off back here. This is your masseter muscle that's involved in chewing, so it's really strong, but it doesn't need to be very involved in singing. It thinks it does though. So if you clench your teeth, you'll feel that jut out, that muscle jut out. That's your masseter that you want to target. You can do some circles to release that. And you can do some typewriters as well. And then you can let that kind of morph into massaging your whole face and just letting it kind of loosen up in the cheeks here. We work these muscles a lot and we don't give them a lot of attention, so it feels really good to kind of let them release a bit. Shake everything out, shake out whatever you need to. If your shoulders kind of went forward again, you can do another roll and get them back. And we are going to do an exercise that I call Home Alone face, if you're familiar with the movie. If not, that's okay. It's an old movie, old now, where Macaulay Culkin was a kid and he made this face. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make the Home Alone face and using just your tongue. So keeping your jaw nice and open after all the releasing we did. You're going to use just your tongue and sing ya, 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 ya. That's with Y's, ya. So it's going to sound like this. I can only use one hand because I'm playing ukulele, but you can use both. And you can give your face a gentle squeeze every now and again to make sure that those muscles are staying relaxed and releasing. So here we go. Ya, 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 ya. Let's do that again. Ya, 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 ya. Going up. Ya, 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 ya. 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 You can flip your voice when it's comfy. Ya, 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 ya. Ya, 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 ya. Ya, 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 ya. Couple more. Ya, 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 ya. Last one. Ya, 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 ya. Okay, so this next exercise is called the whiny baby. This is a tongue tension exercise and one of my favorites. Your tongue can get a lot of extraneous tension right here at its root. The root is just right behind the chin here. And if you stick a finger there, a thumb there, and you sing and you have tongue tension creep in, you'll actually feel it kind of bunch up there. So that's what we want to release. And if you want, as you're doing this exercise, you can keep a thumb there and feel when the tension creeps in, or you can even do a little bit of light pressure, light massage to release that tongue. So it's called the whiny baby. It starts down here. It's going to be a full octave slide. It's going to be tongue sticking fully out like a dog's tongue. Ah, and we're going to go ah. This is also meant to be very bright and not at all pretty. None of these exercises need to be pretty, but this one in particular might not be very pretty, and that's okay. We're sticking that tongue all the way out and we're getting the voice as bright as we can to recreate some of that buzzing that we had earlier and try to get that back. So, ah, and we're gonna go with me this time. Ah. The voice is going to move a lot. Let it switch registers. Let it do what it needs to do. slide smooth as you can. Two more. Last one. All right, nice. That's a hard one. Okay, we're gonna work out the head voice a little bit. We're gonna come up high and start up here. Yeah, we're up there. So this head voice exercise, like the whiny baby, is meant to bring some of the buzz back in. So this one's gonna start with a nice strong zzz, and then we're gonna open to ah. And really this is about trying to get nice and open high notes. They don't have to be too loud. They don't have to be anything really. It's just about getting up into your head voice range and feeling what it feels like. So here we go. This one goes like this. Zing, ah. The head voice is scary for a lot of people, but it can be really fun. It's a beautiful range of people's voices. And as you hold that ah, I want to encourage you to keep it open, make it more and more open as you hold it, and let it blossom. Here we go. Zing, ah. Zing, ah. And just like we hold that zzz, we hold that ng a little bit too. Zing, ah. Keeping a nice open space like a yawn in your mouth. Oh, like that. Zing, ah. Zing, ah. Couple more. Zing, ah. And last one. And a big slide down because we just went super high. Oh. Wonderful. So what I have coming up are a series of voice exercises that I made up that are affirmations. They're affirmations that I think can apply to a lot of people, but also are for me. I made these for me. So they're specific to my voice goals and what I like to tell myself as I'm warming up. It's things like, my voice is beautiful, my voice is powerful, my voice is enough, that just kind of remind me, it doesn't matter right now what I sound like. It doesn't matter right now what other people would think of my voice. What matters is how it feels, and does it feel good? I want to enjoy it. So that's what these are all about, and I hope that they do this for you too. If for any of these you're feeling like this is not for me, I encourage you to come up with your own affirmations. What do you want to say to yourself about your voice to remind yourself, and see if it fits in any of these melodies. So we're going to start with a classic that is beloved by choir teachers. And if you didn't have a great time in high school choir, then you might not like this one, but I like this one. And I think it's a good reminder of why we sing. It's just the really classic, I love to sing. The idea with this is you want to keep that sound. We did all this tension release, keep it as open as possible on those nice tall ah vowels, and keep that openness, that space throughout as best you can. So here we go. I love to sing. I love to sing. I love to sing. Really hear what you're saying. I love to sing. I love to sing. I love to sing. I for this one, we're gonna start up here and we're gonna go down. So we're starting kind of mid to low range and we're gonna go down. And this one, we start at the top of our 5-tone scale and we sing, my voice is enough. My voice is enough. Here we go. My voice is enough. My voice is enough. My voice is enough. My voice is enough. Really hear what you're saying. My voice is enough. 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 I might need to drop out, but you keep going. My voice is enough. My voice is enough. I hope that we got low enough for your voices, and know that if we ever go out of your range, you can drop out at any time. If it's not feeling great, you can say, that's it for my range today. Just as I did, although I wanted to demonstrate, so I kept going a little bit, but you don't need to if it doesn't feel good. So we're gonna come back up here from the depths where we were. This one I have an option for you. You can sing either I have a beautiful voice or I have a powerful voice. I am going to choose power because this is a chest voice exercise and that's our power voice. So I want to tap into that with mine. You can choose either one or a different word that works better for you. So this one sounds like this. I have a powerful voice. Important to note, you don't need to make your voice powerful in this. Like, you don't need to project more or have more volume or push your voice out. Your voice is powerful. So you don't need to do anything to make it powerful. Here we go. I have a powerful voice. I have a powerful voice. I have a powerful voice. Feel it buzzing right in your cheeks in the front of your face. I have a powerful voice. I have a powerful voice. I have a powerful voice. Listen to what you're saying to yourself. I have a powerful voice. Flip when it feels good. I have a powerful voice. I have a powerful voice. All right. Next thing I want to do is a calling out exercise. These calling out exercises can help with bringing that chest voice up a little higher if that's a goal of yours. So first, we just want to try the short version. Calling out is, imagine that you are at the side of a street and you see a friend across the street and you want to say hi. So you just call out to them and say, hey! It's not shouting. It's not at the top of your lungs. It's just you want to be heard. So you're calling out and you say, hey! Try it a couple times. Hey! Hey! And now let's try 2 short ones followed by a long one. Hey! 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 It's okay if you're not hitting my exact pitch. I don't need it to be that pitch, and it should be whatever feels comfy for you, whatever you would use to call out across the street to somebody. So now we're going to turn that hey into an exercise. It's going to sound like, let me see, where am I going to start? Hey, 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 I love my voice. That's where we're going to start it. So those first 2 heys should feel as close to just those simple calling out, hey, as you can. But it's more of a precise pitch to it rather than just an approximate. And then as you turn it into singing, try to change as little as possible. Hey, 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 I love my voice. Hey, 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 I love my voice. Keep the tongue and the jaw relaxed. Hey, 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 I love my voice. Hey, 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 I love my voice. Nice and forward. Hey, 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 I love my voice. Last one. Hey, 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 I love my voice. All right. Very last exercise. We just did a lot of hard work. We want to release the voice a little bit. It's actually really nice to do this to give your throat just a little gentle massage down in case the larynx got a little hiked up as we did all that. Our larynx is right here. So we're going to release it a little bit. This one is a 1 octave arpeggio, but starting from high and coming down, and we are going to start high and come down. So we're going to start. My voice is free. We're going to start up there. Definitely doesn't need to be loud. And we want exactly what it says. We want our voices to be as free as they've been as we've released this tension, nice and open. My voice is free. 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 One more. My voice is free. And there you have your warm-ups for mindfulness. I hope that helped you connect with your body and connect with your voice. And I hope that it also warmed up your voice and that you feel ready to sing your favorite songs. Thanks so much for singing along with me.